Hey there, everybody, and welcome to the Mark Mo Show, Season 3, Episode 3, The Sounds of Silence. You can find us on all podcast platforms and YouTube. I would like to introduce to you my co-host, producer, does everything, really, Aiden Maloney. Aiden, how are you?
Pretty beautiful. Doing fantastic. A little bit of a roller coaster of a week. Some neat highs, some weird lows, but out here recording the Mark Mo Show, couldn't be happier, you know?
Oh, absolutely, on a beautiful Saturday morning. And it was an interesting week, to say the least.
Both of our weeks, yeah.
Yeah, things just took a turn for the better for me, which is weird.
Fantastic news, though.
But, hey, as we say in the biz, you take a dub, right?
Exactly.
You take the dub when you can. And the week was just filled with going out and seeing a lot of people I don't get to see often, but I genuinely enjoy their company. Like Nick Albano, I got to hang out with him, and we talked food and restaurant stuff, and that was fun. And then my friend Adriana, I haven't seen her in almost a year, but that was a lot of fun catching up with her. And then, of course, us taking a photo and sending it to Kevin, because that was just absolutely necessary.
There's some deep lore there, lovely listeners.
There really is. There really is. And maybe someday we'll tell you.
Yes, exactly. We'll just have a big expose show. All of the lore.
All of the lore. All the crazy shit we get into. But at any rate, that was a lot of fun. And and then at Fluid, this guy John, he used to work there, and now I think he works for Washington Township Fire Department. So he went through all of that, and then he was there on the one night I popped in to get some work done. And we shot the shit. Like, after the place closed, we sat out in front for like a half an hour and just shot the shit. And
that's cool.
It was good. Like I said, people that I genuinely enjoy, but I haven't like really kind of caught up or been able to chat with them for a while. So being able to talk to him was super cool. And then last night, I haven't hung out with my buddy Carlos in a while, and I reached out to him Thursday, and it's like Friday night we ride. It's like, hell yeah.
My man.
And so
old boy Carlos.
It involved going to Duffy's and then seeing my friends Issa and Shelby, who I haven't seen in a long time. And so we hung out with them, and then we went and did a little shuffleboard and got our ass kicked by Hannah and Heidi. That's another story. But
what can you expect? Playing against the greats.
Playing against the greats, yeah. You know, sometimes we didn't take the dub on that one.
Yeah.
So, but it was still fun nonetheless, and finished up at our local spot, the Franklin House, which was mobbed. I forget how bad it gets on the weekend.
Oh yeah, it's a little crazy. Hey?
It's almost, you got to almost get there early and get your spot at the bar. Then it just doesn't matter what the rest of the bar is like, you know. But if you don't, and you're kind of standing amongst the hundreds, the horde of people, then it's amusing for about a half an hour, 45 minutes, which is about as long as we stayed there. And saw my friend Billy, and Billy's a bass player, and so I love my friends that are musically inclined, because I'm like, these are my people, and I get to talk music with them, and it's amazing. So it was really great, and just a good week of catching up with a lot of people, and just, positive things at work. So it's
reunion week. Yeah,
reunion week. It really was.
Yeah, for sure.
And it felt good. It felt good to kind of mix it up a little bit, and of course, one night at the Zombie Club. Of course,
you got to.
That's the spot, and Melissa's my homie, so it was cool. Always cool catching up with her, and actually sat at the bar and help this one dude out who was kind of going through something.
Going through it? Yeah.
Yep. And then, just being able to kind of talk him down, because he was so frustrated with life. He just wanted to get in a fight. And it was just
well, maybe let's think about better ideas.
Well, that was it. And I'm trying to tune him down. I'm like, look, whatever guy you tune up here, number one, he's not the reason you're feeling the way you're feeling, and so you're going to tune this guy up whether he deserves it or not. I said, that's not the point. It's bad. You're going to sit in a jail cell something that has nothing to do with why you're frustrated. And
a bit of silliness.
Yeah. So I think I talked him down a little bit, but he was kind of going through it. And I'm like, dude, trust me, you are sitting next to the right guy right now.
Yeah.
So let's talk about going through it. So hopefully he's doing okay.
Right.
He seems to be a nice kid, and I root for him because he's got some shit. He's got some shit going on. So, and then it kind of has to do with our little opener here.
Right, for sure.
But before we get to that, I should mention Aiden has his own YouTube gaming channel called Aiden Spelled the Right Way. New PC gaming content like GeoGuessr and Polybridge and Observation Duty and much, much more each and every week. So what can people expect this week, Aiden?
This week, I've started playing a new game, one of the horror games I mentioned last week, not by name, but I will be talking about it during the While You Were Sleeping segment, a game called Spectator. Not to break the surprise too early, but that is what I'll be talking about because it is a lot of fun. Very much fun. So, yes. Okay. Spectator, I hardly know her. But we'll be talking about that a bit later in the show, but I've been playing a lot of that. Of course, Polybridge will continue. So will GeoGuessr. GeoGuessr on AK209 as well with the Mark Mo Show crew.
That's right.
Will continue.
Keep an eye out for the next one.
Absolutely. So that'll be bueno. It's been a fantastic time. I think I mentioned it like the last 2 weeks, but I'm playing a lot of chess still. And I know. I really want to make content about it. Not because like I'm good at it, but because maybe people can relate to being bad at it or not understanding it fully.
Correct.
So I can share my beginner's knowledge while also sharing, hey, it's okay to lose, which I tend to do quite frequently.
Hey, you gotta play. You gotta play.
Play through the pain.
Play through the pain. Play to get better.
Yep.
Chess is definitely one of those games. You got to do that.
Yeah.
So that's perfectly fine. And hey, by the way, if you enjoy our content, whether it's the Mark Mo Show, Aiden Spelled the Right Way, like, subscribe, share, all that kind of good stuff. Comments. We would love the engagement. So send us DMs. We're all over social media. Mark Maloney, Aiden Maloney. Maloney Media.com, I think, is the Insta, if you want to give us a shout out there. If not, the Mark Mo Show has its own Facebook page. You can reach us there as well. So definitely reach out and say hey. And by the way, I also have a radio show. It's called After Hours. It's on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And also Friday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. The stream is at wvlp.org. Or you can go to the TuneIn app on your phone, and you can listen to us that way as well. A lot of good music, Celtic punk and alt-rock and all that kind of stuff is usually played. So definitely check us out for sure. Now, a week ago, I attended a Possibility Festival in Valparaiso. My friend Hannah Trueblood was a host of this festival. The focus of the festival was mental health. So this is a national festival. It's taken place in places like New York and Chicago and LA, other big cities. And I found it to be very interesting. There was certainly a thought-out process to the whole weekend event, and more importantly, it brought a lot of people together with similar traumas. I went to lunch with a group of women, as I do.
Man.
That's I'm just being a dick. Anyway, I went to a group with this lovely group of women, and we as we told our stories, we almost had that Spider-Man moment where the multiple Spider-Men all start pointing at each other.
Right.
It was amazing that 5 people who didn't even know each other 24 hours ago now had this common connection. And we were able to open up and talk about it casually. And that might have been the best part of the weekend. So Sunday morning comes, and I almost missed it. So just kind of in a Pulp Fiction backtrack here. I had worked 12 to 13-hour days all week because I was doing my job. But then I was also doing the Porter County Fair. So I was like usher and security for all the different events. Saw Ludacris. That was amazing. But they had a bunch of bands, and then, the whole Crash Up Derby, and, big monster trucks, all that kind of stuff that, I had to do the same thing for. So anyway, I was smoked. Absolutely smoked. So not only was I physically drained, but then we opened up my head on Saturday, and I was just done. I was absolutely done. And I slept almost 13 hours. I literally, like, that Saturday night, I kind of posted, I'm like, 3 Bs, burger, beer, bed. Like, I was just like, that is what I'm doing. So I go to Franklin House, because Franklin House, for a quote-unquote dive bar, bomb food, man. Just so good. And their burgers are excellent. So I'm like, I am going to get myself a Franklin burger and a beer. And then it's 2 blocks. I'm going home.
Yeah.
And I'm going to bed. And I did. I was in bed before 10, which, as my friends know me, that's an early night for Maloney. And 13 hours later, my eyes crack open. Hannah's hitting my phone. Hey, where you at? I'm like, oh, shit.
Ruh-roh.
I'm missing day 2 of the Possibility Festival. Is it possible I slept through it? So I communicated to Hannah, and so I was like, oh, just please show up, it'd be great. Everybody loves having you here, this and that and the other. And I said, okay, going to miss the first one. What's the first one? Well, you're going to miss the meditation session. Awesome. Cool. If there's anything I'm going to miss.
Like, oh, no.
Oh, no.
Okay.
All right. That's fine. So I don't know about you, but I hate being alone for too long. The way I look at it is like, I have 8 hours of alone time every day, and it's called sleep. That's enough for me. I've tried meditation. I'm not a fan. I often refer to my brain as a bad neighborhood. If I'm alone,
you can't survive on these streets.
It is, man. It is, man.
Whoa, calm down.
If I close my eyes and I start with this whole meditation thing, it's like blocka. I'm like, I don't want to be in there, man. Excuse me, Holmes. No, I don't want to.
You don't want directions from me. I'm from the west
side of Chicago. Yeah, no. I want no part of that whatsoever. If I'm alone, I think too much, and those thoughts aren't always great. And the last thing I want to do is sit with my legs crossed after a day of talking about this stuff with others and think about it. And I think it is why I like to keep busy. If my mind is elsewhere, if I'm focused on work, the ball game, the podcast, the radio show, my writing, I'm not thinking about the shit that makes me sad. I'm not thinking about losing friends to cancer. I'm not thinking about losing friends because I was an idiot. I'm not thinking about how much I miss my parents or my kids. I'm not thinking about other challenges in my life. Just living at the moment at that time. And so I keep busy. I work. I go out 3 or 4 days per week. I hang with friends, listen to music, watch movies, great content. That's how I keep going. That's how I keep living. So the sounds of silence are not always kind to me. I don't know how you feel about that, or
Sure.
if you meditate.
No, I'm not much of a meditator myself. Meditator, I hardly know her. I think I think that's a pretty common coping mechanism too. Is just I don't know if it's called avoidance or what. I'm not a doctor. I'm not sure, but I kind of do the same thing, but in a different way. I'm definitely less of a social butterfly, I would say.
Sure.
So, like, I'll fill my time with, of course, like you were saying, like content creation and things like that. I upload 2 to 3 times a week on Aiden Spelled the Right Way. We upload weekly here on the Mo Show. Getting back to weekly on AK219. So that takes up a lot of time. Playing video games takes up a lot of time. Watching YouTube. So, yeah, that type of just, like, mental avoidance of, like, well, if I don't focus on my stresses, then, they're not going to negatively affect me. And like I said a second ago, I'm not a doctor. I don't know if that's necessarily the healthiest thing to do, but it's something we both do, clearly. So,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Whether or not that's the best coping mechanism, or if it's just like one of those things, like those memes you see of like, to be Irish is to bottle everything up and then have a heart attack at 65.
That's about right.
It's like, well, not really what I want to do, but
let's have some fun until I get there.
Exactly, yeah. So, I don't know. I don't really... And I think we had a show like this in season 1, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
With similar... or different context, but similar messaging of, like, finding coping mechanisms that are both healthy and work for you.
Yeah.
Trying to find that healthy middle. And it's easier said than done, but I think it's one of the most common things everybody does. Why am I going to sit here in my own thoughts and stress about it when I can watch a funny YouTube video or play a game? My old ass sits down and plays chess. And hey,
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing, Aiden. I've done therapy. I've had good ones and bad ones, whatever. And it does help to have someone there to talk about stuff. It's different than sitting there by yourself stewing in your own thoughts.
Sure.
Because maybe they'll give you some different perspectives and ideas and things like that. And that can be helpful. But if you're just sitting there and you're stewing in your thoughts and you're sad and you're frustrated and whatever, to me, if I sit by myself for 30 minutes with my legs crossed, first of all, somebody's going to have to help me up. Secondly, I mean, if I'm sitting there in my own thoughts, I'm not magically going to solve something. Like, I'm not going to sit there and have this epiphany come down to me from on high, and then be like, oh, that's why I'm sad. I'm good now. And that shit doesn't happen.
Right.
So why do it? That's kind of my approach on it. Like, if I'm going to sit there with my eyes closed, I'm going to take a nap.
Yeah.
Have
a snooze.
30 minutes, wake up, feel refreshed. That would be a better use of that time, to have a snooze rather than sit there and be like home and like hold your hands in a weird way, like you're.
And no hate to anyone that does.
No,
either.
And if it works for you, great.
That's awesome.
If it works for you, great. But I'm not going to sit there like Buddha and expect like some shit to pop in my head, and it's like all like the birds are talking to me and flapping around, and
it's like a Disney short film.
Right, everything is sunshine and rainbows and midgets on tricycles. That shit just doesn't happen. So
is that what happens at the end of a rainbow?
That was Happy Gilmore. It was a Happy Gilmore reference, right? That was his happy place. Right? Grandma had all the gold coins, and then he had his significant other in lingerie with the beer, and then there was a little guy on the tricycle.
Aren't they making a Happy Gilmore too?
Yes, and I watched it.
Interessante.
Maybe I should review it. I didn't have that planned, but we could always chit-chat about it.
I think we have a segment for that.
I think we do.
We've got a segment for everything.
It's almost like this show was made for it.
Yo.
Well, actually, maybe it was.
In a way.
In a way, yeah, that's for sure.
The segments accent this show
in such a way. Oh, God. Well, if you listen to the show long enough, you'll get these references. First of all, if you haven't seen the other guys, we have a homework assignment for you.
Yeah.
Before you listen to any more of our shows, watch the movie.
Take 90 minutes out of your day and have a laugh.
We will drop quotes from that movie almost every show.
Yeah.
Almost every show, for sure.
Fresh start.
Despot. They were so convincing in their argument. Yes, we will do that. So make sure you watch that. And other than that, I think we're ready to roll, yeah?
I would agree.
We're ready to roll. We got a great show for you. And next up is going to be Carpe DM in just a few. All right, we are back, and it is time for Carpe DM. You beautiful people send us DMs, and we read them on the air. Well, I mean, we might.
We might read them. We might respond to them.
Right, and if you ask a question, well, maybe.
We could answer it.
We could.
And like your local politicians, we could be bribed to respond favorably to you.
Yeah, we could do that. I mean, just send us sweat pills.
Gas station sweat pills?
Gas station sweat pills will definitely move the needle.
Exactly.
For sure. If you want to give us your social security number.
Just give us the physical card.
Just give us a card. Just send it to us
we'll
in the mail or by carrier pigeon. Whatever works best for you.
Yeah,
if you happen to have a pigeon.
Yeah. Yeah, if you happen to have a carrier pigeon.
If you happen to have one handy.
Laying around.
Guy opens a drawer at his desk. As a matter of fact, I do.
Yeah, quite.
Come here, Reginald.
Reginald, splendid.
Splendid, indeed.
Indubitably. Oh, my boy Reginald.
Now get moving.
Skedaddle, Reginald.
And chances are Reginald will be quicker and more efficient than the United States Postal Service.
Oh!
I'm just saying, I haven't received mail in 2 weeks.
Bazinga.
Yeah. They suck. They're the worst. Anyway.
Yeah, not to say we support private sector parcel services, but
Carrier pigeon service works.
Carrier pigeons. You know, it's actually kind of fascinating you bring that up, because I heard read an article recently that the reason like pigeons, especially in cities, are like so chill around people is because pigeons were domesticated,
right,
to be carrier pigeons, and then we just let them go.
Just let them go.
We're just like, okay, well, we have like horse and carriage now.
We have no need for you.
Right, and then they just stuck around. Like, yo, my people, give me something to do, bro.
Yep. Actually, funny bird story. That night I was talking with John outside Fluid. This little bird looked like maybe a chickadee. It was like bouncing around, like hanging out at the table next to us. He bounced up on the chair, and he bounced up on the table. And he's like checking us out and whatever. And John's like, that's funny. I'm like, what? He's like, oh, I fed that little dude before. And he remembers. So John and I were sitting out there, and that bird came up like, oh, my guy's here. And he was like hanging out. He's like, oh, I don't have anything for you today. And then the bird bounced. Crazy shit. Crazy.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny.
Yep. Birds, man.
Pattern recognition.
Yeah.
Smart little dudes.
Smart little dudes. Speaking of smart little dudes, well, you're not little. We are smart. Smart dude. Smart dude. We won't say little.
I used to be a wee lad.
You used to be a wee lad. There is an amazing...
We're not doing revisionist history here. I used to be an infant, believe it or not.
Believe it or not, yeah.
I don't remember, but some people say...
I was once born. At least that's what they tell me.
I used to shit in diapers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But luckily I cleaned that up a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Finally grew out of that one.
Right. It took 26 long years, but here we are.
Yeah. Finally, it's like, I've had enough.
Yeah.
We're going to change things. How does this toilet work?
Yeah, right. Modern plumbing.
Modern plumbing.
It's like magic.
Every home should have modern plumbing and a carrier pigeon.
Reginald, boy.
Am I right?
Quite.
All right, DMs, you got them?
I sure do.
Let's go.
My man here, Mr. Internet himself.
Oh?
Mr. Internet offering, I give you the power to destroy 2 social media sites of your choosing, never to come back. Which do you take, if any? That is quite the power.
Yeah.
I would say, Mr. Internet, for the offer, we thank you. To destroy 2 social media sites, if I want, never to come back.
Okay.
I would start off. Ooh boy, I would probably start off with Twitter. I mean, I understand as a communication service, it allows news and breaking events, things like that, to hit mainstream quicker. But that's not necessarily the case anymore.
Yeah.
I think it's more of just a Nazi loudspeaker these days.
Oh, for sure.
So I would destroy Twitter. No thank you. No more of that. And then, I don't know. For my second choice, I'm kind of torn between Facebook and TikTok. You know?
Okay.
Because, I mean, Facebook is just one huge advertisement. You can't even sort chronologically anymore. You know,
no, the feed sucks.
The feed is
now.
terrible.
It's awful. I'm like, I just want to see my people. Why can't I just see in my feed my people?
It's all suggested posts and
it's
advertisements.
It's awful.
Facebook is pretty dog shit. As a way to track birthdays, it's nice, but
right.
You could also just plug those into your phone calendar.
Yeah.
And then TikTok is just one big advertisement anyway, because 2 out of 3 posts you scroll to is a creator trying to shill something off to you. So I think I'll get rid of Twitter, and I think I'll get rid of Facebook. I think I'll do those 2.
Okay.
You know? And I think especially, I'm not sure if you've been following, but recently the issues with anonymity on the internet and personal privacies and everything like that beginning to crumble in pretty much every Western country. I think Facebook and Twitter have to go.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, normally I would say Twitter for the exact same reasons you did, but I will say this. At least for me, and I put work into it, and like in my feed for Twitter, I only see what I want to see. It's my people. It's the things I'm interested in. I rarely, now I'm left of center, so that's the shit I want to see. I don't get much, and when I say right wing, I don't mean just like regular normal conservative shit, because like I don't think, number one, I don't think that really exists anymore.
The normal conservatives are the neoliberals today.
Well, they are. They really are. There's been such a shift. But I like the far right wing shit, the crazy MAGA red hat stuff. I don't see it. It just does not come up.
And you've spent like months.
But I spent a lot of time working at it. And I would tell people, I'm like, look, Twitter can be something decent if you just take the time to be like, nope, 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 yes, nope, nope, yes. And it just takes time to kind of go through it. But I rarely get anything that I look at them like, oh, that sucks. And I just get rid of it.
Yeah.
But, so I'll spare that one for now. TikTok, I think, how generational is it? Just like, and I mean, it started with Twitter and the 144 character generation, and I get how that was. But this is kind of that for video.
And it started with Vine, too.
Yeah, and it's just these... Right, exactly.
Because Vine was literally 6 seconds. You get 6 seconds to tell a joke, convey a message, something like that.
And Aiden and I were actually talking last week, like, hey, I think the Mark Mo Show needs a TikTok, because I understand that's where so many people are, and that if you get the right thing that's just funny or quirky or whatever, and all of a sudden 10,000 or 50,000 or 100,000 people see it, now all of a sudden you take your content to the next level. So it's kind of a necessary evil, in my opinion, but I would get rid of it. I think it's pointless. Like, most of the stuff on there are girls doing these little tribal dances and shit, and I'm just like, why? And why are we doing this? Not
to interrupt or flip the script or anything, but I have had success doing exactly what you did with Twitter on my TikTok back when I used it. I deleted TikTok once the whole Trump thing happened and TikTok kind of sucked him off, which was weird anyway. But before that all happened, I had a lot of success with my TikTok feed where every post was just a comedian or some crazy long bit that goes
just
on
the stuff you wanted to see.
So it is possible, but it's not easy, you know?
No. I agree with that. I think I would still burn it. I would put it in the woodpile. After TikTok, I would probably say, man, that's a good one. I'm gonna throw this one out there because I think it's dying anyway. Is Pinterest?
Oh, sure.
Pinterest is it's pointless. It's like Instagram without the engagement.
Yeah, it's almost like that's what Google Plus was trying to copy. They were trying to copy Pinterest with like hints of Twitter, and then of course Google Plus failed. And I too don't understand the appeal of Pinterest.
And I have a Pinterest account, and I have an icon on my phone, and I haven't clicked it in maybe a year.
Yeah.
But like, I have things like I have a sports category, and I have a travel category, and I have all this shit on there, movies, rock posters, like all the shit. But then, like, after doing it for so long, I'm like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
I'm like, for what point?
It's almost an interesting idea if you want to use it as like a vision board or like saving inspirational stuff for later if you want to use like a piece of art. Like, hey, I like this. Maybe I'll design my own tattoo or something based off of it. But then it's like, how is that different than a Google search and saving the image?
Correct.
You know? It's
no different.
It's no different.
Yeah, so I would say Pinterest and TikTok for me.
I would almost... I like that, by the way. I can't argue with that at all. I was tempted, too, when I got this question to say something like Truth Social or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. But then all the crazy cunts would move somewhere else anyway.
Let's keep them... It's kind of...
Keep them isolated, you know?
It's kind of like the argument of like, well, we're gonna leave and start our own country. If Truth Social is their own country, let them be.
Yeah, God bless your soul. You go right ahead.
let them be. Let them jerk each other off on Truth Social, and they can stay and play in their own sandbox.
Right.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Next DM I received from Crippy Guru.
Crip.
Haven't heard his name in a while. Or their name. I actually don't know who Crippy Gru is. What is your favorite type of weather, they ask?
That's an easy one for me. Almost today. Although, you know what? Like, so many people like, oh, nice sunshiny day. And the sun's fine. I almost prefer a little bit overcast.
Yeah.
Like 60, maybe up to low 70s, but 60s would be awesome. A little overcast and a light breeze. That is my shit right there.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Same?
That was exactly, I was going to say mostly cloudy. You know, sun peeking through every once in a while is super fun. The thing is, the sun doesn't like me. I burn easy.
Yeah.
So mostly cloudy, 65 degrees, a breeze, you know, something where in the morning and evening, a nice hoodie makes sense. I love hoodie and sweater weather.
I do too, man. Sit by the fire in the backyard with a beer and a hoodie and jeans.
Shit.
That's the shit.
That's the life right there.
Yep.
So yeah, essentially fall weather.
Fall weather in the Midwest, correct.
Yeah.
That is correct. That is what we like. Or Seattle half the year.
Yeah. Which, God, I wish. I wish it was like that out here.
Yeah, I do too. Maybe we just need to go.
We just need to bounce. we got the Mo Show needs a skedaddle.
I think so.
The last DM I received, which I was surprised I got in, Jeb Bush asking.
Oh, Jeb.
Yeah, Jeb. What's your low effort, high reward life hack? Also, why don't people like me? Well, Jeb, I think people don't like you because you're a far-righty weirdo, and Bush is your last name, and people don't like the Bushes.
Yeah.
People with brain cells don't like the Bushes.
Your brother kind of fucked that up.
I should say.
Yeah.
So, also, no one's thought about you in years. So
this is also true.
And Jeb is a stupid name, so fuck you.
Yeah, I don't know how you were like, I'm going to be president. What's your name, Jeb? No, you're not.
No, Jeb is not going to be president.
Nope. President Jeb? No.
So first and foremost, fuck you, Jeb. Secondly, the low-effort, high-reward life hack. I would say what I have found success in doing is, A, proper quantities of water. Make sure you're hydrated. You will physically feel better. Your mental acuity will be at its prime. Just make sure you're drinking about a gallon a day. Or try your damnedest to. And I know that's a tall task for some people, but it doesn't mean drink a gallon of water a day. It's meaning a gallon of liquids, right? So,
sure.
You know, whether that's soda, not that I advocate for that, but whether that's soda, coffee, tea, energy drinks, not that most people advocate for that. But all that counts towards that gallon you should drink.
Correct.
But make sure you get the H2O. And then the second thing that has helped me, and especially in my line of work, I find it interesting how some of my coworkers can have such issues with certain accounts. Because we're vendors, right? We're delivery people, so we interact with a lot of these businesses, managers, everything like that when delivering our product. And it blows my mind how many of my coworkers have issues or beef with some of the accounts we have. And I have found none of that by doing this one little trick. Doctors hate this one little trick. Is just generally being kind. You know.
How about that?
Generally being kind, you know, saying hello, good morning, everything like that. You know, just being kind, having an understanding of, you know, their side, as well as, you know, standing up for your own if they really are trying to turn you into a pushover. You still have to stand your ground. But kindness is such a strong tool. Because it doesn't cost you anything except a handful of nice, polite words out of your mouth. And you just avoid so much potential confrontation and stress.
Yeah.
It's kind of unbelievable how easy it is.
Yeah.
So that's my advice. Not to you, Jeb Bush. Fuck you. But to everyone else out there, stay hydrated and be kind.
That's a good one, and I would share that second one. I've always threatened to, like, I'm done being nice. I'm gonna be a prick.
Yeah.
You know, because I was just, sometimes I get in that mood, like, you know, being nice really hasn't gotten me anywhere. But then I think about things, just like you mentioned. It's like you hold a door for someone. Like I did at Peddler's the other day, and it was a mom, and she had a pizza, and she had her kid. And so, like, I held both doors for her. She's like, that was so nice. And in my head, I'm like, got your hands full, man. I just, you know, I'm here helping out. But that made a difference for her.
Sure.
And so that's the kind of shit I do on the daily. where I'll do nice stuff for people, it's freaking free, man.
Right.
It's free. It costs you nothing but 10 seconds of your time.
Yeah, if that.
You know, and as I've said before, that like I became who I am from my dad, because I saw the way he carried himself. I saw the way he treated other people. Always tried to cheer up people that he thought were just not having the best day, whatever. And I want to be that dude, and that was always like a focus for me. And even though it carries a toll over time, especially if you give, even if it's just small things like this, then that scale gets unbalanced, and we talked about that before.
Yeah, that's true.
But even so, it's, to me, I guess I would rather do that than be the douchebag.
Sure.
Because that's just easy. Being an asshole is easy. You know, you just be a jerk.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a lot of them out there. But that's not me, and, you know, if I can brighten someone's day, then that makes me happy too, I suppose.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
But I would almost argue being an asshole isn't free, because it can cost you friendships, future relationships.
Yep.
You know, it can cost you networking. And that's just, why would you do that to yourself?
Right.
No one's born an asshole. You become an asshole.
You become an asshole.
You know, the whole nature versus nurture argument. No, you become an asshole.
Right.
No one's born an asshole.
Yep.
So, I don't know, something to keep in mind there, Jeb.
I would say so.
That was the last DM I received, though.
All right. I've got a few here. It starts out with a little alliteration. At Goofy Goober Gary.
Oh, my man. My man.
Hello from the UK, gents.
Hello from the UK, gents. Shut up, Gary. Sorry, go ahead.
This will be funny. I've heard you bag on England and the Crown, but are there things you like about us? We like you.
Oh, man.
Well, Gary.
Hey, my bad, Gary. I don't take it back, but my bad still. Yeah, are there things you like about us? I mean, you guys make good porters.
Sure.
I guess Big Ben's kind of cool.
Sure. It's kind of a neat thing. You know, you gave us the Beatles and the Stones and the Who. Maiden.
Yeah.
Priest. Thank you for that. Thank you for James Bond.
Bond is a good one.
Bond's a good one.
Sure.
You know, so there's definitely something. Monty Python.
Yeah.
You know, there's definitely things to thank you for, without a doubt. You know, really our disdain comes in many levels.
Yeah.
Starts in, I don't know, 1776.
Just about.
You know, 1916. That was kind of a not so great moment. You know, 1960s in Northern Ireland. Definitely some not good moments there. Black Sunday. So, yeah, and I guess that doesn't necessarily point to you, Gary. You're probably a fine dude, and I'd love to have a lukewarm pint with you
exactly,
sometime.
right.
You got to chill that shit, guys.
Yeah.
Look.
At least try it out the fridge. At least try it out the fridge, you know?
A nice chilled beer.
Yeah.
Might change your disposition a little bit.
Yeah, it might change your mind.
Yeah. I like tea.
Yeah, tea's pretty good.
A little cup of tea.
Yeah.
Cup of tea, some crumpet.
Cup of tea in it. It's Tuesday.
So, nah, we don't hate you, Gary.
Yeah, the same way that Gary doesn't speak for the crown, we don't speak for our pedophilic dictator.
Correct.
So
that's fair.
Yeah, I don't mean to clown on you, Gary, even though that is what I did before Mark Moe even finished answering saying the question.
Right.
But you got to understand where we're coming from.
Exactly.
The same way I would expect someone to understand, like, I don't associate myself with that.
That guy,
yeah.
No. At Velcro Comment.
Whoa.
Would you super glue yourself to another person for $5 million? You have to stay attached as long as the glue holds you together.
Oh man.
And who would that person be?
Yowza. Yeah, $5 million is a life-changing amount of money. That's like a I'm going to retire today amount of money.
Yeah, you just draw from $5 million the rest of your life. You're fine.
I wonder, the sentence, you have to stay together as long as the glue holds, does that imply that using a super glue separator is off limits?
I don't know.
Or if I have that handy, I can just take the 5 mil and then I'm like scot-free.
Right.
Because if that's the case, sure.
Yeah.
I'm just like, even if they're super glued to me, I can still run to the hardware store and get like a super glue release.
Well, assuming the person you're glued with runs with you.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess driving a car would be difficult with someone super glued to me.
Yeah.
Oh, curious. Quite. But for 5 mil, if I'm going to look silly for a half hour walking with someone to the hardware store.
But what if it holds for a few days? What if you got to take a dump?
Yeah, what if they have to shit? That would just be uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Showering? I mean, I couldn't go to work with someone super glued to me.
You could not do your job.
No, not at all. I think I would take it regardless. I think that $5 million, that's an amount of money that no working American is ever going to see, because we're a country run by billionaires and pedophiles, so the working class doesn't necessarily get money or rights. So I think I would take it. I think if I had to choose who that would be, I would probably choose my girlfriend, my partner, Jordan. I think that would probably be the least awkward way to go about it. Yeah, I think I would do it. I think I would take the 5 mil. First order of action would be walking awkwardly to the hardware store for super glue release and see if that pans out. And if not, it'll just be a weird couple days.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So I'm in. Count me in, Velcro Comet.
All right, count them in, Velcro Comet. I have no answer. I don't know what I would do.
You know what's also interesting is how you would be super glued to each other. Right. I mean, is it front to front? Is it back to back? Is it back to front? Is it the arms?
Your legs? Yeah.
Is it scalp to scalp?
Ooh.
Because then it's like, I think we need a hospital.
Right.
Which also, there's another easy out. You call an ambulance.
Right. Oops, we super glued ourselves together.
Boom. I mean, granted, ambulance would cost $50,000 because this is America.
Right.
But if I'm getting 5 mil, I think I'm okay.
You'd be all right.
Yeah.
Yep. No doubt. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I might do it, but I have no idea who I'd glue myself to. No clue. Maybe a rando.
Just find a rando.
Hey, man, I'll give you a little bit of money if you let me glue myself to you. Sounds like a good pitch to me. I mean, I don't know who would say no to that.
Who would you say yes if someone offered that to you? If someone came up to you and was like, hey, listen, I have $10,000 with your name on it. I'm going to super glue me to you. Would you take that offer, though?
For $10,000? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, how much would you offer that person? Because I'm just flipping the script. I'm the devil on your shoulder. Like, would you take the offer you'd offer?
If it were me, I would, assuming it's just going to hold for the day or less, $50,000.
$50,000?
$50,000, I'd do it. If he wants to give me more, great.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
$50,000 for sure. No longer red. Mike from Texas. Hi, guys. You make me laugh and think. I voted for Trump twice. WTF was I thinking? Is it too late? Is this guy going to permanently fuck this country?
Well, Mike.
He already has.
Yeah. I think maybe too little too late. But I am something of a Debbie Downer when it comes to politics. I tend to try to see the best in people, but I tend to see the worst in politics because it always tends to be the worst.
Yeah.
Especially in this country. So, permanently fuck the country, I would already check that one off the list.
Yeah. Is it too late?
Potentially.
Potentially.
I mean, these cunts are already trying to rig the 2026 midterms.
They sure are.
So, there's reports out that, insiders have said Kamala likely won in 2024.
There's a report, an ex-CIA insider.
Yeah. So, is it too little too late? I think so. So. And to answer what you were thinking, I've no idea.
Right.
I have no idea how you can vote for this pedophilic racist once, let alone twice. And it makes me wonder why you did. Is it because you are racist? Is it because you were brainwashed? I don't know. I do not find an easy answer for how you could have voted for him.
Right. I know.
I don't know, man.
I don't have to tell you, Mike. My last one, of course, at Stoner Stanley 420.
Oh, my man.
Who I'm going to try not to do a Jimmy Fallon break here.
Right.
Where did I go, Momo and Alan? You make me laugh where I was, but where was that? Kevin said I took his snail, but I don't even know how to drive.
Oh, Stan. How do you have a van then?
He doesn't know how to drive.
Did he acquire the van as it was on the river?
He probably
did. He probably bought the van not knowing it was by a river, and also forgetting he doesn't know how to drive. So he was in the trees on the run last week, and by this week, he stole Kevin's snail. I didn't know he had one.
No, but I know he messed with earthworms.
That is true.
He did do that.
That is true. But now we know Kevin no longer has his snail.
No.
You make me laugh, but where was that? I have no idea.
No.
We don't even know where you are.
We have no idea.
That is nuts.
We have no idea where the van on the river is.
There's so many rivers in this country.
Oh, yeah.
And snails?
I mean, I'm assuming he's in Indiana, but I'm pretty sure he is because he tries to do his business on the down low.
That's true. That's true.
I'm assuming he's here.
It'd have to be one of the states where his business is not,
yeah,
within the letter of the law.
Correct. Yeah.
Interessante.
Very interesting. Well, Stoner, I don't know what to tell you. Other than I'm not sure where you're at.
Maybe take a tolerance break and just take her easy for a bit.
Yeah. And maybe leave Kevin alone for a little while. I think it might be a good idea.
He might need a break. He might need that snail back, too.
I think so.
Yeah.
I definitely think he's going to need that. That takes us to our next segment, which is the other foods. Aiden examines foods from around the world that are a bit unusual and quite unsavory. Quite frankly, would probably make a billy goat puke. What do you have for us this week, Aiden?
The other foods this week, I found this quaint little article on this fun-looking, probably homemade webpage. The Charmed Kitchen.
Oh.
Judy Cooks Here is its subtitle. So this apparently is Judy's cooking blog. So this is on the charmedkitchen.com. Don't go out and pester Judy. She's probably a fine person.
Probably.
I just thought it was important to bring up one of her recipes. This is jellied pig's feet.
Oh.
Jellied pig's feet from Judy's cooking blog on the Charmed Kitchen. Jellied pig's feet, this is a dish that, I'm quoting her, by the way. Them, I don't know if it's a her. This is a dish you either love or hate. It is a dish I grew up with and love it. No, not my words. There's my Polish grandmother made it, and so did my mom. I can remember my father always adding a splash of vinegar to his. Because why not, right?
Because why not?
The dish is pretty simple, really. Pig's feet, sometimes called trotters, cooked in water with salt and aromatic veggies until very tender. The stock is strained, and then the pig's feet are returned to the stock, and it is chilled until it sets up. The stock is very gelatinous, and it can be sliced to serve. Similar to head cheese, which we have talked about.
Which we have talked about, yes, we have.
The difference from one cook to the other is whether the pig's feet are returned to the stock whole, or if the meat and skin is removed before the bones, from the bones before they are added. They say, I've had it both ways. It's much easier to eat when the bones are removed. Also, how would you cut it and slice it up like a Jell-O mold if there's bones in the pig's feet?
Right.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking questions. So, yeah, if you want jellied pig's feet, that's the spot you go for your recipe. Is it's Judy's cooking blog.
Judy's cooking blog. Judy, I don't know you. You may be a wonderful woman, and obviously you're a content creator. You're amongst us many folks you find on social media and writers and bloggers and all those fine, beautiful folks.
A wonderful person with a Polish background.
Indeed. And originally from Chicago, the Polish community holds a special place in my heart, especially when they make punchkis. God bless their soul. But I do have to say this. Stop.
I mean, like, it's one of those things where I'm grossed out by it, in theory. I've never had it in practice, and it's probably going to stay that way. But it's one of those things where it's like, I kind of get it. You know, like you read these articles about, like, Native American practices and not letting parts of the animal you've slaughtered go to waste.
Sure.
But, gosh, it's such a privileged take to have, too. It's I don't think I want it. But if I was hungry enough, I would absolutely have it.
Yeah.
You know? If that's what was available, yeah, I'm going to have that. So it's like, it is a very privileged thing for me to say, yuck. But also, like, yuck, right?
It's yuck. It's the whole point of the segment.
Yeah.
And I do have to say that I would rather graze than eat this shit.
Just throw me in the sty with the pigs, right?
I'm not doing it. You take this and you're surstrumming and your God, what are those Filipino egg things
on the balut?
Yeah, take all that and just like stick it up your Rudy Poo candy ass, because I don't want any of it. As I said, I will go out into a pasture. I will nudge Bessie. I'll be like, yo, babe, move over.
Yeah.
And I will graze on that shit before I eat any of that.
Yeah.
100%.
Yuck.
That is a yuck.
Good life to you, Judy. Be well.
Good life. I wish you the best. You know, talk about sausage, kielbasa. You know, talk about that stuff. Talk about pierogies or pierogies.
Yeah.
Talk. Stop that. Just don't.
Keep your damn pig's feet out my Jell-O mold.
Yeah, no shit. Just kind of, you know, God, I hope she sat there after that and was like, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I really hope that entered her brain space at some point. I really do, because that is, wow,
yeah.
Judy.
I wonder if the Polish grandma had a hand in, like, darling, have you uploaded my specialty pig's feet recipe to your blog yet?
And then Judy's like, oh, God. Yeah, Grandma, I'll do it right now.
I'll get you the link here soon.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So then she does that, and then, she served divorce papers. I wonder why. Right. Well, you know, that.
Damn it, Judy's grandma.
Damn it, Judy's grandma. You messed up the whole thing for everyone. Before we get to our next break, it is time for the Fry Guy Fry review. And this has been the hot one. Well, other than McDonald's, which is superior thus far. Wendy's fries that have seen a couple of different iterations of them. The current fry is a pretty good fry, but heavily dependent on the temperature
per location and fry cook.
Yeah, it really is. And so I took a shot. And, I mean, you're talking about this score could have been in the 6s. It could have been pushing. I mean, that wide of a range.
Yeah.
Depending on
unpredictable Wendy's.
So I went to the Wendy's here in Valparaiso off of Route 30. Got my fries and was pleasantly surprised. Hot. Well, and here's I should say this before I give my score. Like, I've been to Wendy's before. After they came out with the marketing campaign, our fries are always hot. And then I always found, like, after that campaign came out, that they weren't always hot.
Right,
I'm like, you guys you should not say that if you're not going to hold yourself to it.
The fries are always hot, asterisk.
Yeah. I'll be like, homie, I'll wait 5 minutes. You're going to give me some hot fries, but just don't promise it and then throw a bag at me. And then you take them out and you're like, how lukewarm these things been sitting under the lamp for 5 minutes or longer.
Yeah.
Probably longer. But these were perfect. I don't know if they were right out of the fryer, but they were very, very hot. The texture was perfect, salted perfectly. As I said, that's a skill because you can undersalt, that's fine. I'll put the salt on. I know how much I like. But if you oversalt, that's no bueno because you can't take that shit off.
Right.
Like, it's oversalted, it is really salty. These were perfect. And they stayed hot for a while, almost until I was finished with them. So that was also a plus. They were really good. And it got to the point where, all right, is this close to McDonald's? Is it in the neighborhood?
Right.
And so I have to say no.
Okay.
Close, but no cigar. I think I can't remember what I gave McDonald's. I'll have to go back. I'll have to make a list.
It might have been like a 9.3 or
I think it was a
9.5.
9.3 or something like that. I give Wendy's a very, very, very solid 8.8.
8.8.
It's either my second or third highest so far. It was a really good fry.
That's fantastic news.
It was a really good fry. I was very happy with it because, as I said, it's a gamble.
It's hit or miss.
Wendy's is a gamble fry,
and that's the caveat of the Fry Guy Fry review.
Yeah,
rank them as you receive them.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there could be a Wendy's part 2 at some point.
There could be,
just to see if they remain in the high 8.
I think that's fair.
Yeah,
I definitely think that's fair. Try a different location.
Yep.
Yeah, no doubt. So that's the Fry Guy review. I've tried a few others, but obviously you're going to wait because we do one a week. I'm just going to say one of them I tried is a controversial place.
Ooh.
But a place that has really good fries. So I think we'll save that one for next week.
Interesting.
Yes.
Most gotta stay tuned.
Gotta stay tuned. Let's take a quick break, and then we're on to our feature segment. You just made the list. All right, we're back, everybody, and it is time for You Just Made the List here on the Mark Mo Show. I am your host, Mark Maloney, along with Aiden Maloney. Please like, subscribe, share, shout at the top of your lungs. Send your friend a carrier pigeon, however you want to tell them.
Yeah, put the Mark Mo Show on a flash drive
That's right.
Send it via carrier pigeon to your friend.
I think that would be amazing. That would be all right. So you just made the list, and it's a top 10 list, 10 to 2, number 1, big reveal. And the only rule, as far as I know, hold on, let me look.
Double checking?
It's 5, page 8, subsection B. Yeah, there's
page
one rule.
8?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. One rule, no rules.
Thank God.
I know you were concerned.
I can't believe they had to put that on a subsection of page 8.
I know, right? Yeah.
The first 7 pages are blank. Don't worry.
Lawyers. What are you gonna do?
All this red tape we have to deal with.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. Well, this You Just Made the List is about American football, and I say it that way because I know we have an international audience, and if I say football, you'll probably be like, oh, AC Milan, DC Franklin. I don't know all your teams.
DC Franklevelts.
DC Franklevelts. We're the Tip Toppers. Yeah, I don't know all of your groups. Bayern Munich, I know that one.
Yeah.
Right. Liverpool.
Livers.
Liver in a pool. I don't know. You got teams. It's fine. This is American football, though, and it's our top 10. And so the caveat to this one, word of the day, is that it could be college or pro. And that's rather interesting because we're both college and professional football fans. But if we kind of put that together, then it's like, oh, okay. I quite honestly, I couldn't put 10 professional football teams together that I like.
No, right.
That would be an ask.
That would be an ask, yeah. Because then 10 through 8 would be like teams that, these are just teams I don't dislike.
I don't dislike them. Yeah, if they're on the TV and it's not going to impact my favorite teams, then whatever.
If they're playing a team I hate, I'll root for them.
Exactly. That is very true. So I'll give you mine first.
Here we go.
Number 10, the Purdue Boilermakers.
Nice. Okay.
Big Ten team. Number 9, the Illinois Fighting Illini.
Fighting Illini.
ILL.
INI.
There you go. Number 8, the Seattle Seahawks. Got to root for them.
Oh, yeah.
I dig their logo, dig their unis, dig the stadium, 12th man.
Back when Russ actually was cooking.
Back when he was cooking.
Broncos country. Wait, where is he now? Jets?
No, then no. He went to Pittsburgh, Right,
Pittsburgh country, let's steal.
Let's steal. He went there, and now he's not there anymore.
No.
Oh, he's a New York Giant.
Giant, that's right.
He's a giant.
Yeah.
He's a giant.
What is it with New York teams and being really shit recently?
I don't know. It's just like, God, what can we do to suck? Oh, yeah, see what Russell Wilson's up to.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Number 7, the Florida Gators.
Hey, there you go.
Great experience in that stadium. So much fun. Number 6, the Arizona State Sun Devils.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Love that place. Number 5, Rocky Top, you'll always be in this home to me.
Sweet home.
Whatever. That's trust me, you'll know it because every time they get a first down or an interception or a fumble recovery or a touchdown, somebody farts. I don't know. They play Rocky Top.
Yeah.
And it's Tennessee Volunteers. Knoxville, Tennessee. Love that place.
The old orange and white.
The old orange and white. By the way, if you ever go to a game, number 1, it's a great experience. Number 2, if you sit up top with your back to the river side of the stadium.
Oh, sure.
Old Leroy Jenkins is on the other side of that river. And whenever they score, he fires off a Civil War cannon.
Oh, yeah.
Boom. Look, my friend Steve and I are from Chicago. We ducked. We're like, okay, there's a thing.
The blood's out here shooting.
Everybody, blocka. Everybody else is like, what the hell are you doing? I'm like,
you didn't hear that shit?
Bang behind us? Now you're fine.
That's Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, I'm looking for books, school book depositories back behind me, right? And I'm not sure what that shit is going on, but a great atmosphere, great team. It's fun. Tennessee Volunteers, number 5. Washington State Cougars.
Go Cougs.
Go Cougs. Number 4. Number 3, the Denver Broncos.
There we go.
Go Broncos. Number 2.
Makes me reminisce on the old Peyton Manning days. I wasn't alive for the John Elway days. So
those were great days.
Peyton Manning's the best I got.
Hey, not shabby.
Yeah.
Not too shabby. And number 2, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish played the national title game last year. And hopefully again this year.
Our boy Freeman.
What a stud.
Our main man.
Yeah, he's a guy. Great coach. And I will hold off my number 1, which I have a feeling we share, but maybe not. We'll
Sounds
see.
likely. My number 10, the Colorado Buffaloes.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, the good old NCAA teams kicking off number 10 there. Cool stadium. We went. It was a little bit too chilly. I didn't have a jacket.
You were freezing.
So I was pretty cold, but still a good game. Number 9, I threw the Indianapolis Colts on here.
Okay.
Because now we can actually root for them because,
Yeah.
It's been long enough since 2006.
It has been.
And I think before that we were actually in the same division at one point.
The Colts?
Back when there were 5 teams per division, right?
No.
No?
No, the Colts...
Oh, they came from Baltimore.
They were Baltimore.
That's right. Oh, that was a funny story, too. They just bounced from Baltimore overnight.
They did.
They're like, man, fuck you guys.
It's like one thing to kind of just be like, oh, well, if you guys don't give us a stadium and blah, 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 and we want this land, and then cities and states and teams, they always fight over shit. And Irsay just one night was like, we're going to move.
Yeah.
And his people are like, okay, that's when, looks at his watch.
Yeah.
Now would be good. Not
we could get moving now.
If we could just throw this shit in a couple of big Mayflower trucks.
Yeah.
We'll just get out of here, and literally left the city overnight.
That's awesome.
And people woke up in the morning, and their team was gone. Such a gangster move.
Fuck you, Baltimore.
Fuck you, Baltimore. We'll see you. Where you going? Indianapolis. Bah!
Yeah.
Well, worked.
Yeah, it worked.
It worked.
Yeah, Colts on here. Number 8, Seattle Seahawks, of course.
Oh, we both had them at 8.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Number 7, I had Purdue Boilermakers.
Boiler up.
Number 6, I had the Pittsburgh Steelers on there.
Oh,
it's a nice,
okay.
Another Midwestern team to root for whenever, our favorite teams blow shit. Number 5, the Illinois Fighting Illini.
Let's go.
Number 4, I had the Denver Broncos.
Love it.
I would have had them in the top 3, but then I think they still have Sean Payton, and I don't like Sean Payton because of the shit he had in New Orleans.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
They dropped a spot to number 3, Washington State Cougars.
I love it.
And number 2, Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
I love it. All right. Well, we got our number 1.
Anyone out there, if you want to place bets on what you think our number ones are.
Yeah, this is you're not going to get good odds.
Yeah.
It's
not good odds.
Not
you
in
bet
your
like
favor.
$20,000 to get like one.
Right, but it's the Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears. Da Bears.
The Bears. I believe the Bears are going to go 26-0 this year. Somebody said they only play 17. I say, hey, they're going to play more. And
they'll play more just to prove a point.
They'll play more. They're going to play an international team on the moon, and they're going to win, my friend, 112-2. Because, the weightlessness, the ball kind of bounces, but we'll give them a safety. They get a safety on that one. But
oops, they got a safety.
Oopsie. But the Bears should win for sure.
Oh, man. Unfortunately, in my lifetime, I haven't seen a Super Bowl winning Bears team.
Nope.
Nor have I really seen an all-star quarterback. I think the closest we got had... Well, the closest we got to winning the Super Bowl, we had Rex Grossman, which
was gross.
That guy was a chode anyway. And then Jay Cutler was hot and cold, fantastic when he was hot, and then threw 3 interceptions a game when he was cold. So that was unfortunate.
Yeah,
but that was also during the Forte era, which was just exciting anyway.
Forte was a stud. Hester was a stud.
Yeah, Tillman,
Peanut Punch.
Yeah,
gotta love it. Urlacher Briggs.
Yeah, man.
Mike Brown.
Those were the days.
Yeah, man. That was a team.
Yeah. We're looking forward to hoping this new quarterback is our guy.
Yeah.
You're unsure. I'm unsure.
I'm unsure. I really am.
Half of Chicago is unsure.
When you draft a young quarterback, you don't know. You do not know.
So true.
There were your Peyton Manning, your Andrew Luck, your Phillip Rivers, Drew Brees. You go and you list these guys, but think about the fact that you could list 10 guys, but that's over 20, 25 years.
Right.
So at some point, drafting, everybody's going to be Joe B, Joe Burr. Well, nope. No,
they're not.
No, they're not.
And you're not even sure about if you get a quarterback in the top 10 picks. Patrick Mahomes was, pick number 16 or 17 in his draft?
Mm-hmm.
So it's really tough to know
if you get the right guy. A lot of teams passed him up.
Yep.
Because you do not know.
Yeah.
It's a crapshoot. A guy takes that next step, and you just don't know if he's going to figure it out.
Yeah.
Like Justin Fields, I still have hope that the light will go on for him and he'll figure this shit out. I just don't think he's been on a good enough team.
No.
That is here are his strong suits. Let's build the offense around what he does well, and then we'll see where we go.
Right. And his athleticism is remarkable.
Right. It really is. And as a matter of fact, the Steelers had a winning record when he was starting.
Yeah.
And they took him out, and then they fucked it. So it was okay.
Oh, we're going to let Russ cook now. Okay, Tomlin.
All right.
See how that pans out for you.
But they played to his strengths, and he did well, and now he's on the Jets, and that's just where people go to die.
That's true.
So I unfortunately have no hope for him.
I don't know if he's had an O-line in his career
anywhere, right,
that's given him more than 2 seconds in the pocket.
It's true. Yeah, because Pittsburgh's line was ass last year. So that's very true. And I feel bad because everybody's he sucks. I'm like, who's he played with and played for? I don't get it. I'm like, put him on a decent team with a good offensive line, build an offense around what he does well, and then judge him.
Right. He's got a cannon and he's quick as shit.
Right. That should be enough.
Right.
That should be enough to win more than you lose.
Yeah.
If everybody else is doing what they're supposed to freaking do.
Alas, we went off the highway.
We went off the highway on that one, Justin. We still love you.
We almost traversed back into the Coach's Corner days.
Wow.
With that talk. You know what it was? We hit our habits. We talk about the Chicago Bears for 5 seconds, and then we get heated.
We do. There's something down down in the cockles, right? It just starts bubbling up.
In the deep down, deep dark down.
And away we go.
Oh, yeah.
And away we go. So that last 5 minutes was brought to you by Coach's Corner.
Yeah, all of our
former sports show on WVLP Radio in Valparaiso.
All of our foreign listeners are like, I don't know what they're talking about, but they're very passionate.
They are very passionate. They are very passionate about this Justin Fields. I don't even know what accent that was. That was fucked up.
Let's claim that's Curacao.
Curacao, we love you.
Yes, that's what Curaçaoians sound like. I've heard just today, right now. And I'm going to keep holding that belief until someone from Curacao sends me a bottle of that blue Curacao.
That's right. And then says, we do not talk like that.
Yeah. We don't talk like this.
Whatever. Euro trashinese
I don't know
threw
if they
out
speak
there.
like Germans either.
No, probably not.
I am from the Curacao. We don't talk like this at all.
No, they were what? They were originally Dutch, right? Dutch colony. So how the fuck do
Herben or whatever the fuck the Dutch say.
like the Swedish chef.
There was one. There was
chicken in the basket.
There was a location on one of my GeoGuessr drops on Aiden Spelled the Right Way, and it was a Dutch drop, or it was in the Netherlands, I think.
Okay.
And I was in a town. It was called like Huber Goober or some shit like that. And I was like, this can't be real. This is
Was it that town that was on the water? It was like
by the marina.
Yes,
it was like I forget what it was. It was like Hoopin' Loopin' or something like that.
I loved it.
And I was like, oh my god, this is like funnier than the bits I do about the Dutch.
How could you not want to live in a town called Hoopin' Loopin'?
It sounds like satire.
Exactly.
I am from the Netherlands. We live in Hoopin' Loopin'.
Hoopin' Loopin'.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
Right. Oh my god.
It was in a province called like Friesland. I was like, oh, I love fries, but Hoopin' Loopin' is dumb as shit.
Right. There's a place called Friesland. I'm probably gonna go.
Yeah, like man, I love potatoes too.
Yeah, no shit. Hi guys. Oh man, that's funny. I don't know how we got to Hoopin' Loopin' from the Bears, but we
end up in the Badlands.
We really do.
Yeah,
we really do. You're welcome. That moves us to the next segment. Oh man, it's already off the rails. We're not even all the way done here, guys. But come along with us.
Yes, join
Hop
the
in
ride.
the car.
Yeah.
And so anyway, review a movie. I've got something for you this week. So I went and saw Fantastic Four: First Steps in a vibrant, retro-futuristic Earth 828. The Fantastic Four, Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, Ben Grimm, they've seamlessly integrated as Earth's protectors. As Sue's pregnancy unfolds amid interstellar turmoil, a dire threat looms. Galactus, the planet-devouring entity, has set his sights on Earth. His herald, Shalabal, also known as the Silver Surfer, arrives with a warning that time is running out. The team must navigate cosmic battles, harnessing their unique powers while grappling with personal stakes and the impending birth of Sue's child. In a visually stunning blend of 1960s aesthetics and modern storytelling, they unite against Galactus, proving that family and courage are the ultimate forces against cosmic darkness. Their journey redefines heroism in a universe where stakes are cosmic. You like that?
Hey, okay.
And love transcends all. It was highly entertaining. I enjoyed how much they sourced directly from the comic books. I give the Fantastic Four a very solid 8.1 out of 10.
That's pretty fantastic.
Okay.
Pretty fantastic
Hey-o.
for them.
For them. But anyway.
Yeah. I'll be here all week.
Be here all week. Good on good.
That's got to be the highest rated Fantastic Four they've ever made, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, the opening weekend of this Fantastic Four beat the last attempt
in its whole run.
In its whole run.
Oh, yeah.
Its entire run.
Yeah.
Just storytelling is key. You know, Kevin Feige, he's going to succeed more than he fails.
Oh,
so
he's a G.
You got to trust in him.
He's a G.
And what they did with this, I think, was good. The one thing I would have liked a little bit more is a little bit more of a clue on where the hell... Like, okay, the whole Thanos thing. That was an underlying storyline over the course of like 23 movies. That shit has never been done before. So now that all of us from a young age into old comic fans, we get to the next iteration of what Marvel is, and we're like trying to draw the connect the dot thing, and we're like, looks more like a seismic graph. We're like,
right.
Where are we going? Geez, some of these movies have been good, but like I want a connection. Like, where's this all going? Because we get everybody together for something. My question's going to be why.
Right, yeah, because the original first 3 phases, the through plots between each movie and how everything came together was fascinating to see.
Yeah.
And then now, I don't know if we're still in phase 4, if it's phase 5 now or
6
whatever.
6 or 7 now, whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, well, what's really happened? First of all, 2020 and the coronavirus happened, and that was kind of hell on the production and writing industry.
Yes.
And then you had the SAG union strikes, you had the Writers Guild strikes, and that, I mean, great for them. Make sure you get paid
for sure
for what you do.
Yeah, I agree.
But that didn't help Marvel's success, and it's like, what's the next thing, you know? And then you've got shit tied up in Disney Plus, because Disney's always trying to make a fucking dollar, and it's like, I don't know if that's really helped them. I would almost argue the Disney Plus stuff has hindered more than helped.
I think it's hindered because they've tied their quote-unquote TV shows to the movies.
Right.
Like, if they just did their own independent shit, it would be fine. But because they're tying it in together, now you're asking your fans, well, number one, get another service. You got to get Disney, which if you're a Marvel fan, you're probably going to do it anyway. But you're asking them to commit time to these series so you can keep up. So when you go to the movies, you're not like, oh, I'm not sure I get what's going on. Or who's that character? Who's that dude?
What is the TVA?
Right, you know. So when you get you get Owen Wilson. Wow, you get Owen Wilson that pops up in a movie and you've never seen Loki, and you're just like, oh, what's Owen Wilson doing in these movies? What is he doing?
What's wrong with his nose?
Wow, that's so rude.
Sorry, Owen.
We love you. But and if you haven't seen Loki, see it. It's a great series.
Great series.
It's excellent. I love it. But at any rate, I think that you make a good point. I think there's just like you're having people invest extra time into these series, and they may say, oh, it's just for more enjoyment. And while that may be true, you're sitting there like, this series has nothing to do with anything, and then this one is like, oh shit, if I don't watch this one, then I can't watch that one, and then I gotta go to the movies, but now they're telling me I gotta see that. It's too much jumping around, man.
And you're developing characters essentially off-site, because the site for Marvel is the theater, right?
Yes.
It's the movies. And you're developing them off-site, so you're essentially changing a character.
Yes.
And giving them different backstories or altering how they will behave in the future in a place where people aren't used to watching Marvel content.
Uh-huh.
So...
Right.
It's just a thought as to, a thought experiment as to why Marvel seems different after Endgame.
I agree. It is definitely different. Not that it's bad. There have been some good, I thought
the first couple series, I thought WandaVision was
WandaVision was excellent.
Loki was great.
I
enjoyed Captain America and the Winter
Falcon.
Soldier.
Falcon. That, and now it's changed. I enjoyed those. All of those are really good. But then there's some where it was just kind of like, meh.
Yeah.
It's just like, is okay. Mm-hmm. It's not great. But once again, it's you almost have to watch it.
Right.
Because even if there's just a few Easter eggs, it's going to be the difference between you sitting in that theater and half the theater going, oh, and you going, what?
Yeah.
What just happened? I don't. Who that,
Oh, I missed one episode on Disney Plus.
It was kind of like, I'll give you a perfect example, and you'll know this because we saw this one together in the theater. We went to see the Spider-Man movie, No Way Home.
Yeah, that was great.
With, spoiler, with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
And so, literally, it was the 3 Spider-Man point. It was kind
great.
of funny. Anyway, so being able to see that, and then early in the movie, shit goes crazy because Mysterio, before he dies, is like, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, and everything goes crazy. And so he's in his aunt's place with him and Happy, and I think there's a few other people. And his attorney is there. And his attorney is Matt Murdock. So if you don't watch Daredevil and know who that actor is, and he sits there and somebody throws a brick through the window, and Matt Murdock just whoosh, catches it like it's nothing, and you're just like, oh, who is... Like, half the people in theater were like, oh! And then there were people like, who's this man? Who's that guy? Why was that? Okay, he caught the brick. It's like you missed the point.
Yeah.
Like, you haven't seen Daredevil. That was you, like them, letting us know, hey, these whole Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Defenders group, Punisher, they're going to fuck with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like, they're in that. And, quite frankly, I'll drop this hot bit of information. John Barenthal's The Punisher is going to be in the next Spider-Man movie.
Curious.
Let's go.
Ooh, that'll be good.
That's hot.
Oh, yeah.
That's hot. I'm looking forward to that. Somebody also said Ruffalo and Hulk's going to be in it, too. So that sounds like it's going to be a jolly
good
old
shit.
time.
Oh, yeah.
And they actually said there's going to be a battle between Spider-Man and Hulk. How that happens or why,
right.
I don't know. Probably because, for those of you paying attention, everybody forgets Peter Parker. So maybe Hulk's like, F this little spider guy.
Yeah.
And they just start fighting. Yep. That could be fun. But at any rate, like I said, if you're not kept up on stuff, there's going to be holes for you.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. My preview quickly here is a movie called Weapons. In the Erie town of Hollow Creek, the clock strikes 2:17 a.m., and the lives of 17 families are shattered as their children inexplicably vanish from their beds. The only survivor is a young Alex who holds the key to the mystery, but his silence is deafening. As the days unfold, the intertwined lives of teacher Justine, grieving Father Archer, and determined cop Paul unravel dark secrets and unearth childhood terrors. Each character's perspective reveals the town's hidden past, where supernatural forces intertwine with human sorrow. As tensions rise and paranoia grips Hollow Creek, the question looms, what truly happened that fateful night? With echoes of Stephen King's Dread and a nod to horror classics, Weapons explores the haunting nature of loss and the shadows that linger. Weapons premieres nationwide August 8th.
That sounds fantastic.
How does that not sound like something you want to run out and see?
Oh, yeah. That sounds fantastic.
Because, look, there are horror movies like Saw, where it's just like, my arm, and it's just like blood and guts and everything, and some people love that. If there's a little bit of that in my movie, I'm fine. I want to be scared at the shit I don't see. Yeah. I want the build-up. I want the goosebumps.
Tension, suspense.
I want a couple of jump scares. Like, that's the shit to me where I leave and go, that was good.
Yeah.
They got me good a couple times. Yep. Like, that was good. Like, that's the point of it to me, of a good horror or a good scary movie. This sounds amazing.
Yes, I agree.
You wake up and your kids are all gone. Yep. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And kids are freaky anyway.
Kids are weird.
See Children of the Corn, man.
Yeah.
That's or Cujo. That has a kid and a dog.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Dogs see shit, man.
They do. They do. And they can be very scary.
Yeah. Well, that too.
But cats, man. Cats see another dimension. I am 100% convinced.
Those little dudes can like stare at a wall with the most utmost wonder for like 5 minutes straight. And then like you throw a cat toy their way, you break the trance, and they're just disinterested again in everything.
Yeah.
It's like, what was it?
How dare you?
Yeah. It's like I was having my wall moment.
Right. At some point you're like, all right, what, like my friend Tom had a cat, and we go to his place. And usually we come back from the bar late, and it's, you know how that goes.
Yeah.
But like we're sitting there, I think we were eating pizza. It's like 2 a.m, and his cat's in the hallway. It's dark. His cat is staring into the darkness for a solid 5 minutes.
Oh hell no!
And the whole time we're like, what the fuck does that cat see? Holy shit! And out of the blue, it's like takes off.
Shit!
I literally finished my pizza. I said, Tom, I don't know what the fuck that cat saw, but he didn't like it. I don't like that he didn't like it.
Yeah.
It's time for me to go home.
Yeah.
I will see you next time. I was out.
Ski-daddled.
Pay attention to your animals, man.
Yeah, man.
That's all I got to say. All right, before we take a quick break, while you were sleeping is a segment where Aiden, he goes down the rabbit hole. And that's it. He just goes down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
No,
I've been stuck down here for months.
It's been stuck down here. I turned a corner. Oh, my God, Kevin.
We're actually feeding my microphone down through the rabbit hole.
The rabbit hole, yes. And so Aiden often finds YouTube videos and shows and movies and other multimedia pop culture things that we may have just missed.
Yes.
And so what did we miss this week?
I've got the video game.
Yeah.
Going video game once again. I hinted at it at the beginning of the show. Spectator is a neat little indie horror game. Came out in 2023. I've only started recently playing it now, which a couple of years late is better than never.
Sure.
Spectator, as it is described on the Steam page, you're an observer tasked with monitoring surveillance footage for suspicious activity. This innocuous job soon takes a turn for the creepy as anomalies begin to appear, from moving furniture to the anomalies themselves. Experience real-time horror straight from horror-filled creepypastas.
Oh, okay.
So, it is in the observation duty line, or style, rather, of games, but there's a story mode to it.
Okay.
Which is something that I felt observation duty kind of lacked, where it, was the innovator in its genre, but this one has a story mode, which I'm maybe a third of the way through.
Okay.
But it is fantastic. It takes the observation duty style, where you're, observing this security camera footage. You have to see if something's gone awry, point it out. And it interjects different creepypastas, which are essentially like internet horror stories.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sure you've heard of like the Backrooms and Slender Man and things like that. So it takes elements from those stories and plugs them into the observation duty style of gameplay.
Yep.
Which I think is fantastic. And it's a little pricier for an indie horror game. Usually they're under 10 or fewer dollars. This one's like $13, which still isn't that bad. But it's fantastic. I really love it. I think it might be on consoles, but it's definitely a PC game. So if anyone out there, it doesn't take a lot of power to run, so you don't need like crazy graphics cards to run it. But if you have a PC and you like horror games, I would definitely recommend it. It is very fun.
Spectator sounds like fun.
Spectator, yes.
Spectator, I dig it. Well, make sure you guys try that out. This dude here, with his gaming, he is never wrong. So definitely check that out. We're going to take a quick break, and we come back. We're in the home stretch. We've got a beer review for you. And then, of course, the world of weird news coming at you. We are back for the home stretch here, guys. We have got our beer review, and then we're going to finish things up with the world of weird news. Got a couple of good stories for you as we close things out. But we got some beer to drink first, Aiden.
The official beer review.
Woo-woo! Let's go.
Officially. We are enjoying today the Voodoo Ranger Fruit Force IPA.
Indeed we are. And we're going to stick to the script, and we are going to talk about this beer. We're not going to talk about what we talked about off air for the last 5 minutes.
No, not at all.
Although we were cracking each other up pretty good. But
you should have been there, lovely listener.
Should have been there. This will be in the DVD release.
Yeah, exactly.
Also coming out in VHS and Betamax.
Director's commentary.
All the behind the scenes. Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Let's just talk beer. Jesus.
It is from the New Belgium Brewing Company, which is a brewery out of Fort Collins, Colorado. This is, of course, a fruited IPA, coming in at a pretty damning 9.5% ABV.
All right.
Gets a 20 on the International Bitters Unit, so as far as IPAs go, that is not very high. But typically, and this is an Imperial IPA, as designated on the can itself, Imperial India Pale Ale with natural flavors, is how the legal designation on the can. And usually Imperial IPAs can go one of two ways. They're either a bit sweeter or they are way more bitter. And this one as it says on the IBU, should be on the sweeter side.
Okay.
But fruit force, and I believe on the can it calls itself a fruit punch IPA. So perhaps those are the flavor notes we should be looking out for.
Outstanding.
But we will be sampling this here for you today, letting you know our opinions. We're not sponsored, but we will let you know if we recommend it.
Indeed. And we'll find this in most liquor stores, grocery stores. Some bars have it.
Yeah, I believe it is nationally distributed.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about internationally, but hey, if you send us a bottle of Blue Curacao, we might send you a can.
Yeah, or those sweat pills in your Social Security card, so don't forget that.
Exactly.
I want to take that off the table.
Yeah.
All right.
Slancha. Let us know what you're enjoying at home. Oh, that's quaint.
Ooh.
I really like that. And of course I'm biased. I'm a big IPA guy anyway. This is fantastic. It's a bit lighter on the nose.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
But there's like hints of cherry, maybe a touch of pineapple. Very fruity. The hop flavor comes through. Like there's that piney, citrusy hop flavor for sure.
It's hoppy, but it's not bitter.
It's not bitter. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That is, and you know what? It doesn't taste like 9.5% ABV either.
No, it does not.
That's a dangerous one.
That's dangerous.
That's a dangerous one right there.
We really, I think, have done ourselves and the listeners a service by trying a lot of beers this summer that I think would be considered refreshing for the summer.
Yeah.
It's hot and
coming in after mowing the lawn.
Exactly.
You know?
This is right in that same wheelhouse.
It's in that same wheelhouse, but it's one of the dangerous ones where if you don't catch yourself, you come in after mowing the lawn, you're going to be trashed by 4 p.m.
That is true. That is true. But hey, better trashed at home than trashed away from home.
Exactly.
Because you can just pass out, watching
on the couch,
watching the Cubs win or the White Sox lose. So
yeah, exactly. There are two options.
There are two options that you have there. But yeah, I really enjoy this.
That is really nice. That is very nice. And of course, we're using the Untapped app on our phones to rank it on a scale from 0 to 5, give it some flavor notes as well as we see them.
Yeah.
Not sponsored by the app, but it is recommended. It's free. I'm going to give that a... that's tough. Do I bump it up?
You're debating.
Do I bump it the extra quarter or not? I think... I think not.
Oh.
I think not. I think if it had a little bit more... Like, you call yourself a fruit punch IPA... I want to get punched with fruit, So you were
expecting a little bit more.
Yeah, I want to be slapped in the face with like that pineapple, limey, cherry, fruit punch flavor.
Sure.
It lacks that. It is fantastic. So I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5.
I think you're going to be shocked because I went up to a 4.
Ooh.
I went up to a 4.
Is that your highest IPA yet?
For IPAs, yes.
Yeah.
Usually my IPAs are anywhere from 3 to 3.5 in that ballpark because I'm just not as much of a fan of the bitter and hoppy stuff.
Sure.
But I think it's just refreshing enough. It's not very bitter. You do get the notes. I understand where you're like, I expect to be a little bit sweeter because of what you call yourself and advertise yourself.
Yeah.
But this is good. Like, it is very refreshing. Like, if I have a regular IPA, halfway through that IPA, I'm kind of like done with it already.
Yeah.
And a warm IPA, I throw that in the garbage.
Yeah.
That is just not good. A warm IPA.
That's sink food.
That is definitely sink food. But this is good. I have no problem finishing this.
No. And notably, it doesn't leave anything on the tongue or back of the palate.
It does not at all. And
like,
that's awesome.
I love
that.
That's kind of a notable thing for IPAs is it'll sometimes leave that piney hoppiness on your tongue for a while.
Yeah.
This is clean.
Yeah, this is completely clean. My palate's clean.
Yeah.
My palate's clean. It's great. Like, literally, I don't like stuff to linger on my palate too much. I will let Malort do that.
Sure.
And that's about it.
That's because we're from Chicago, and fuck you.
And fuck you. That's right. Come to Chicago, and we'll greet you at a bar with no name.
Yes.
And it's got that cheesy fake stone siding on it.
A huge neon old style sign.
Neon old. That's the only way you know it's a bar.
Yeah.
It has no other name other than that. It's on a street corner in the middle of a neighborhood. We'll bounce in there. We'll get the Chicago handshake.
Yeah. You get a Malort in an old style.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Yep.
No doubt. But other than that, that's the only thing that I will let linger.
Yes. I would agree.
Malort, for sure. But no, this, as I look at my flavor profiles, I'll give it fruity, although it's not overly fruity.
Right.
I will say hazy. I didn't get that. Clean. Definitely clean.
Yeah.
There's one called boozy.
Boozy. I think that just means like heavier, like type vibe.
I didn't get that.
I didn't get that either.
Fruity and clean. That's what I'm giving.
Fruity and clean. I think I added tropical because of the like hint of pineapple cherry.
That's fair.
Reminds me of tropical style beers. But yeah, this is a strong showing. I liked this a lot.
Oh, agreed.
Yeah, I like this a lot. I got some badges.
Oh, what'd you get?
For the can level 61, International Beer Day. Oh my gosh. It's International Beer Day.
Oh, we have work to do.
Yes, we have work to do.
We have work to do. My path is clear.
Yeah, we've only just begun. I didn't realize it was International Beer Day. If you're listening when this episode drops, happy International Beer Day. Or as Untapped says, Hoppy International Beer Day. Okay.
I love it.
Okay, that's pretty good.
It.
It's also National Disc Golf Day, which who cares? So
That's fair. That's fair. It's called, let's be honest, it's called Frisbee with a target.
Yeah.
Frisbee with a target.
It's Frisbee, but instead of launching it into the woods, you actually have something to aim for.
You have something to aim for other than your drunk friend on the beach.
Exactly.
That's it. I have a shit ton of badges.
Oh, here we go. What you got?
This one's called For the Can Level 6.
Pretty good. You got to get on my level, though.
Oh, yeah, where are you at, like 20?
Yeah, I got to level 61 or whatever it was.
Shut up. I'm such a noob.
Oh, no.
The International Bear Day badge.
Nice.
Yep, we earned that one. Disc
golf.
I'll unlock the Journeyman badge.
Oh, do tell.
You're getting the hang of it, but there's much more to try. That's over 50 unique brews.
Nice.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
I'll take that. Hop down, level 2.
Hop down?
Yeah, that's what it says.
What?
One cannot live on dank hops alone. That is fair. Tone down the bitterness and enjoy some smooth flavor. That's 10 different beers with an IBU of 20 or
there
below.
You go. Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Yeah, so I'm not much the IPA guy, so obviously mine's going to be a little bit lower on that end, but
right.
Yeah, that's interesting. I have also unlocked, I believe, an IPA level 2.
I would assume most of those IPA tries have been on this show.
Yes. Oh, I think so.
On this show, or you get those mystery cans from the bar sometimes.
Sometimes. So, it's like, yeah, I miss that. We have this bar. It's a dive bar, but it's like a cool dive bar called Franklin House, especially when it's not super, like, overly crazy busy.
Right.
There's a night during the week, I think it used to be Wednesdays, where they had mystery beer, and it's like $2, and you get a mystery can of beer. I love that.
Yeah.
I just like...
It's like an adventure.
Here's my money. What do you got?
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll have a couple of different ones, which is great. And I'm sure it's just because of overstock, something that hasn't sold,
Close
whatever.
to code or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I'm just like, give it to me. I love it. And yeah, as some of those have been IPAs, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, this has been a fantastic official beer review.
Indeed. Indeed it has. And that brings us to our final segment for this episode, which is World of Weird News here on the Mark Mo Show. And what do you got for us this week, Aiden?
This week, I went back in time a little bit.
Okay.
To a different time in our lives. February 2022.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The Wayback Machine.
The Wayback Machine brought me to a little story here. You'll never guess where from. From 2022. So it's winter in Florida. Not that Florida gets a winter, but a Florida man, accused of stealing crossbow by stuffing it down his pants.
Hey, it's my hips. What do you want?
I got the wide berthing hips.
I got a hip replacement.
The subtitle is, "You just can't make this stuff up," which is a quote from the sheriff.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, that says a lot.
Oh, yeah. So this was published February 2022 from Brandon Hogan, who is the digital editor, from Mims, Florida.
Okay.
So the Brevard County Sheriff, Wayne Ivey, on Tuesday posted surveillance video to Facebook showing a man who attempted to steal a crossbow earlier this month by shoving it into his pants and walking away on a crutch. So he's on a crutch and he's like in this store. He's like, I'm going to just jack this crossbow.
That's hilarious.
So on February 6th of that year at the True Value on local on Highway 1 in Mims.
Okay.
Darren Durant, 46 at the time, was allegedly seen on unshared portions of the video stealing a pair of cutting tools earlier from a shelf and using them to snip the zip ties holding this Raven Rio crossbow in place.
Okay.
So he jacks the cutting tools, cuts the crossbow free, entering the video after turning the corner with the compound bow and then proceeding to conceal it within his clothing. His pantaloons, of course.
Yes.
Durant then walked out of the store undetected.
Ooh.
He fucking got away with it at first.
What?
How do you walk away with a compound bow in your pants?
I do not know.
This man might be a master thief. Although,
he is a master thief.
The thing with master thieves is usually you don't hear stories about them on podcasts.
That is true.
So... Employees later noticed that 2 crossbows had been stolen.
What?
Yeah, 2. They only caught the one on video.
Oh,
2 crossbows were stolen, though. Deputies were able to obtain an arrest warrant for Durant following an investigation, citing 2 prior felony theft convictions already on his record.
Yeah.
Durant was located in the parking lot of a nearby restaurant where he allegedly tried to run from a deputy after being arrested and booked.
With a crossbow in his pants.
With a crossbow in his pants and still on a crutch. So running away was maybe not the best plan there.
No.
Durant currently jailed in Seminole County on unrelated... So they got him on something else. He's booked in on unrelated burglary charges. Once those charges are dealt with, Durant will eventually face felony petty theft charges for the crossbow thing.
Oh, you've got to be
so
kidding
they got
me.
him on something else, and then they got him on this. It's like, oh no, dude. Quote from the sheriff: just when you think you've seen it all, this guy takes carrying a concealed weapon to a whole new level because of a crossbow in his pants.
Oh, Jesus.
As he proves it to us all that you actually can stuff a crossbow down the front of your pants. End quote.
That is unbelievable.
Oh, man. Well, shout out to Mr. Durant. I'm not sure if you're still with us. Probably still in jail.
Probably.
I mean, if it's a felony charge, I think 3, 4, however many years have passed, it's unlikely our boy is out yet. But that technology, the ingenuity to want a crossbow so bad you just stuff it down your pants. And he would have gotten away with it, too, were it for those meddling kids.
If it wasn't for those meddling kids.
Yeah.
It's always the damn meddling kids, man, I tell you.
Also, if he wasn't in a nearby parking lot still.
Yes.
He could have just bounced.
Oh, easily.
And left, you know? Mm-hmm. But, oh well.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I have a little story here.
Do tell.
And it is also in the United States. Actually, recently, a lot of New Zealand stuff, man. I love you New Zealanders, but, man, you guys are weird.
They're the Florida of Oceania.
I think that's fair. But we managed to stay in the States this week. Trust me, we've got our share of wackadoo people.
Cray hay hazy.
This news story is titled "California Woman Fills Her Hair with 711 Golf Tees." Oh, God.
To be fair, that quantity of golf tees probably only cost $6.
To be fair. California woman who loves golfing broke an unusual Guinness World Record by putting 711 tees into her hair.
I didn't realize Guinness was tracking this.
Apparently they were. Anya Bonish, 45, earned the title for most golf tees in her hair. When her friends spent 47 minutes helping her fill her locks with the small wooden pegs.
That's awesome.
I've always dreamed of being in the Guinness World Records book. That's totally been a dream of mine. I wanted to create something around the golf world and thought this would be a great idea.
You know what? That's kind of awesome. I love that mindset.
It's kind of
That's
awesome.
kind of awesome.
She said her record was inspired by Joel Strasser, a serial record breaker with multiple titles for putting objects into his beard.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Joel is definitely the GOAT of beard records.
Of course he is.
Of course he is.
Who else is trying for them?
Let me see. I have stubble, not me. I followed his journal, and I'm just honestly inspired by how unique, creative, and funny he is. Banash said his creativity gave me the push to be like, okay, let's do something crazy too. I can be the golf girl version of Joel Strasser. So thank you, Joel, for inspiring me to do something goofy with my hair.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. Well, Anya, you're a legend amongst human beings. I mean, this is what humanity is supposed to be like.
Yes.
You know, creative people inspiring creative people.
Right. You know, we sit here and we take a Jon Stewart, Trevor Noah-esque approach, John Oliver, if you will, to political things that happen around us. We swore we'd never be a political show, and then almost every show we're opening the show with some crazy shit that's going on, because
how can you not talk
we're
about
living in it.
Right.
I mean, it's
how
just,
can you not?
But this is the shit that makes me happy. I mean, it really does.
Yeah. Like, all the people out there that say they hate the news because it's all negative, myself included.
For sure.
There are funny, positive news stories out there.
I agree.
And not all of them are Florida man just doing crazy shit. You get stories of Anya
putting 7 and 111 golf tees into her head.
being inspired by Mr. Beard himself.
By Beard Guy,
Joel.
I think we're going to have to take a deep dive into Joel maybe for the next show.
That'd be awesome.
To see what he's up to.
Yeah, what has Joel done?
What has Joel done? Why is he the GOAT?
Exactly.
She's already said he's the GOAT. I didn't know he was the
Anya
GOAT.
declares him the GOAT, I have reason to believe
I trust her.
Yeah, I have reason to believe that.
100%. But hey, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this show. We've tried to have some fun with it. We opened up with some mental health kind of stuff, but that was fun and funny, and kind of went off the rails from there.
Oh yeah, as we do.
But hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to thank this guy to my left, or right if you're watching it, which you can't watch it, so it's to my left. This is Aiden Maloney, and he's my co-host. Definitely check out Aiden Spelled the Right Way for great gaming content. Make sure you check that out on YouTube. And hey, if you want, check out my music show. It's on WVLP.org. It's also on your TuneIn app on your phone, so check that out as well. And then, of course, the Mark Mo Show. Like, subscribe, add, carrier pigeon. We've gone over this.
Yes.
We have gone over this. But
just give us your social security card
and sweat pills, and we're good.
Yeah, exactly. There's like 16 cool digits on the front of this little plastic card. Some of you might have. Just share those with us. The
just give it to
date,
us, really.
The 3 secret numbers might unlock a little thing for you if you give it to us.
I think so.
Go ahead.
Yeah. It'd be nice if you could do it.
And then just don't check your statements for a couple months.
Yeah, there's no need to,
it's
really, when you think about it.
It's quick, easy, and it's free.
Yeah,
for
exactly. For us, that is the best point. No, seriously though, thank you so much for listening in. We're well into our 3rd season. We hope to do 10 or 20 or 30. We're doing this because we love it.
Exactly.
Pretty much. We're just having a great time with it. We know there's bigger and badder and guys with huge marketing budgets that you guys listen to.
And by badder, we mean worse than us.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're bad, but...
We're bad in the cool way.
We're bad.
It's like, yo, those dudes are bad.
Those dudes are bad. I know the people in Curacao definitely think that.
Oh, for sure.
There's no doubt
Our
about
homies
that.
at Curacao.
Let's go. Thanks, though, for listening, and we appreciate you guys. Smoketown Blues Barbecue, they show us love. We appreciate you guys as well. And, hey, like I said, share us. That's what this whole social media thing is about. Helps us grow. And we love doing this content. Hope you guys love it. And we will see you next week for episode 4.
Absolutely.
All right. Take care, guys. Thank you.